Hi everyone, welcome back to my page. This is Rosemin from Rose Digital Hub. I have a very special guest today with us. She's Simi from Sydney, Australia, and we will get to know her digital journey. So, thank you so much, sis, for taking out your time and coming on my page to share your journey. First of all, I'd like you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
Yes, sure. Thank you so much, Rosemin. Sorry, we've met first time, so
Yes.
so I'm so sorry. And thank you so much for inviting me here today. Whoever watching us live, my name is Simi Kaur. I live in Sydney, Australia, with my family. And originally, I'm from India, Punjab, and by profession, I am a lawyer in a civil and family matters. And also, I was working with one of the Australian company from past 10 years. At the moment, I just took some time off, and I'm a digital business owner from more than a year now. I started as a side hustle, but now I'm doing it full time. So I'm a mom also with a beautiful daughter I have and school going, and that's all about me.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing that. What made you to decide to walk online actually, and what prompted you? Like, what is your why you joined this digital
Yeah.
business?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to share that. I wanna flash back to the pandemic. When pandemic hit, we all were working
That's
online
true. Yeah.
from home. Of course, first time we realized that working from a home is something really interesting. And I was also, of course, looking for something. My daughter was young, and I was actually looking from a long time to do something online, but that time there was not much trend, not much businesses we could trust online. But
That's true.
this business was something like I was really interested when I saw my mentor's ad. And it was like she was also Indian, a woman from Canada, and I love that. I just asked her all information, and she told me that just join this way, and then I followed her steps, and here I am. And of course my boy was like all the other moms, like I also wanted to be with my family first thing, and second I wanted to be with my daughter, because as you all know, like we leave our daughters, you also in a Sydney, so we leave our kids in a childcare when we go full-time work, mom and
Yes.
dad both. So my husband used to drop her in a childcare, and then I was the one who pick up her. Exactly, I was like 5:55 exactly in front of the childcare, and then almost the time that thing was bugging me somewhere, that everyday routine same, Monday to Friday you go work, same time you come, and 2 days you got off, and not much to do in 2 days, and also
That's true.
the really worrying point was with my for my daughter, so I really wanted to. I promised that time that when she will be going school, I promise myself I'm gonna drop her and pick up her. So that's what thankfully I'm doing now, and that was my some kind of goal
That's
what I
true. Yeah.
achieved. And yeah, of course. And the second why was like I always wanted to do, since then I came in this country, it's been a 15 to 16 years, and then I'm only working, so
Okay.
even though from maternity leave I had to go early on my position, there was no replacement for the company, so I just returned in 7 months to my work. So yeah, it was like too early and quick. And yeah, so I wanted to give some time to myself, so that's why in working online is like something, like with the flexibility, of course. So that's how I love this business. I researched for it, and then I wanted to know that I was researching on my mentor, how she is doing, and then I asked her a lot of questions, I bug her a lot, and then finally I joined.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Asking question is actually the best way to go. so that
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
come out of your comfort zone actually, and you can move out of your skeptical mind, which
Yeah.
is actually bugging us to take a step forward. Actually, this is how even I started. Like it was during my work from home time when I came across this ad, and it actually, I saw many ads, but I don't know what hit me that time that I actually clicked, and I started asking question, and I watched the webinar, and it was like everything was so well laid off, and I kind of thought that it's like too good to be true. And
Yes.
yeah,
True.
that actually kept me behind a little bit. But like I was able to motivate myself. Actually, I was the biggest one who was demotivating myself and keeping myself behind. There's no other source of pressure or anything from any other person. Even my husband was okay with it when I decided to go ahead. It was just me and my mentality which was keeping me behind. And then I finally thought of taking the risk, and here I am, a digital business owner now, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah, that's
So
wonderful.
yeah. So what do you enjoy more about working online actually and owning your own business? Like how does it feel?
Oh well, you can see, like I'm so happy. Like,
That's true. Yeah.
especially I wanna mention specifically last year from a November I'm home, and yeah, I'm enjoying every bit of it. And in working from home is like kind of a passionate thing, like yeah, of course you don't have to set an alarm clock for it, but of course you do a lot of things differently. Before, like I can say, when I joined, I didn't even think about to go live. I was like public speaker, or I was like a online speaker, I could talk a lot of people at the same time, but the thing was I never go in front of camera. So this was the, of course, first thing, like really I like it now.
Yeah.
And yeah, and also flexibility of this business, which hit me a lot. I don't have to, like as I said, put alarm clock. Yeah, you just wake up on a right time and do this business whenever you have a time, so you don't get behind. Of course, if you don't, it just take a 1 to 2 hours in a day. I think once you set up all everything is running, so just 1 to 2 hours in a day is enough. And I'm enjoying it because yeah, I learned a lot of things from here. I wasn't a technical person or a tech savvy, even though I'm from a law and IT background, but I didn't know much about the social media. And yeah, now learning and earning, of course, it's a good feeling,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you had actually plus point that you were a public speaker and speaking was like something easy for you. And for
Yeah.
us just to speak, even today I'm not like 100% confident. I still have that fear within me to come up and talk to
Yeah.
anyone. Yeah, I still have that
Yeah.
thing. So anyways, I'm overcoming that, and I'm really grateful to this business. It has
Yeah.
assisted me a lot in bringing that confidence within me.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's automatically, like when we do this training and the support from the big community, when we see
Yes.
all the other cultures in this business, and we feel blessed, and we feel like, of course, motivated every day. There are like millions of stories in this business, like people are bringing, that's a
Yeah,
really good source of
that's true.
motivation, research, or we can say a knowledge. It really motivates people,
That's true.
so
That's
it's a
true.
good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very good community, actually. One of a
Yeah.
kind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And would you mind sharing how has this business changed your life? Like,
Yeah, I can say a lot of things, like if I talk about the positivity, like my work, as I said, my previous work history was like from civil and family matters, more likely family matters. I was handling a lot of family issues and shattered families. So somewhere I was bringing that negativity into my life.
Yeah.
So sometimes I was thinking I didn't have that much time to think actually, but end of the day I was sitting like this and then sad and thinking about other people's
Exactly. Yeah.
issues, of course, even though this is a profession, but of course
It
somewhere
does take
it
a toll.
affects
Yeah.
you as well.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
So I know I love my passion. I really wanted to like help people, and then that I'm doing at the moment as a volunteer work.
Mm.
But the thing was I really wanted to bring something that can give me positivity, into my life. So this business, the first thing I learned from this business and people in this business is positivity, and that's actual. That's not something I can talk about a fake or something in front of camera only, but it's real.
Yeah.
And I'm really motivated person now, and a really really positive person at the moment. So first thing was that, and second, of course, working online is a flexibility I was looking for, so I can continue my passion as well, and I can work on my own whenever I get time. So second thing was, and third is financial certainty, anyone who everybody's wants. So yeah,
Exactly.
of
Yes.
course, we both live in a Sydney, so as you know, one single income is not enough
That's
for
true. The cost
two
of living is
family.
very
And
high.
me and my husband was always working full time since I think 2014.
Yeah.
And still it wasn't enough, once my daughter, after her birth, I was no doubt working full time on a good salary, but the thing was like, of course you need, I wanted to be something on side so I can slowly like spend and put myself onto that position where I don't have to work much on the other side, so
Yes.
I can keep balance. Of course I was ignoring myself as well, as I told you, like on a 6 7 after pregnancy, uh, giving birth,
Back to
and then I
back.
had to
Yeah.
return to work full time. It was like something I really wanted, something, some relaxation or some time off for myself, and
It's true.
wanted
Yeah.
to do something. So if we have a next child, I don't have to go back that way as
Yeah.
quick as per their requirements, of course.
Exactly.
So I can
Yes.
take some time off. So yeah, a lot of good things this business is giving me.
Mm.
So I'm meeting everyday new people, as you know, like I'm also
Just like
when go
today.
live like like today you and me live in a Sydney, and then
That's
we
true. Yeah.
see each other first time. Yeah.
And
So
we
that's
meet
the
through
that's
this
the
digital
beauty
business.
of yeah, beauty of this business. We can meet and greet a lot of people. Yeah.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. And
Mm.
yes, we all have, majorly, we all have started this business just to get more financial stability or to save for our future or to
Yes.
become a support to our family back home. And here as well, as it's not easy to live in Sydney. The cost of living is really getting high every day.
Yeah.
So, yes, um, a side hustle is always a very good support or a very
Yeah.
good helping hand to our day-to-day living. And
Yeah.
it
Sure.
even doesn't take much. It's more like working smart than working hard, rather
Yeah.
than two or three jobs in a day just to bring that extra income.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
of course.
yeah.
I want to tell, like, I want to mention one more thing. When I didn't start this business, my husband was working full time in one company, and he had a like side something to do, like you are talking about extra jobs. Yeah, of course, we
That's true.
did
Yeah.
too. But since then I joined, I didn't let him do that because somewhere, he was also away from my daughter, and
That's
I
true.
was also
Yeah.
away from my daughter.
Yeah.
And that wasn't a condition when we had a child. We thought like we will be not
There for
leaving
the
her
child.
anywhere, yeah, and then with staying with her. So he's like spending the time. He was doing two extra jobs, so he's spending that time with her. And then yeah.
Yes.
So also I want to mention, like, this business is not like something you can't do with the full time. I was been working full time, and then as I mentioned in my go lives, I was working like 40 to 55 hours in a pandemic, because online stores were really busy, and then my duty was a e-com coordinator working online. So that was something like you have to like like spend a lot of hours there, and in
That's true.
these
Yeah.
days there was not many staff, so we have to do like kind of multitasking, so a lot of other people's jobs as well. So yeah, I can say like that time, even though I could manage this business when I started, so it's easy to manage. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Even like
Mm.
I'm working full time, and I'm able to do this. So,
Yeah.
and without having any knowledge of marketing or
Yeah,
all this
exactly,
media
that's a
processing
big
and
thing.
everything. Yeah. So I'm like able to do it, and I'm grateful for that. That's an extra
Mm.
knowledge. Even I'm like so happy that this is out of my comfort zone, and the training and everything was laid out in such a way that it actually made
Yeah,
it
can it stop?
more easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, yes. So the final question would be, what is your advice to someone who is looking to join this digital community but are skeptical or sitting on the fence but not able to make their mind? So is there any
Yeah.
word or any advice for that?
Yeah, definitely. I would like to say being skeptical is not bad, guys. But the thing is, like, you have to overcome to all these fears and skepticism. Like, if you really want to change your life your way, like, I always give my example to people. When I started this business, I also, no doubt, I was also skeptical, but not that way. I couldn't do anything, but I had a trust on me that if something I don't know, I really want the online business for myself, so I can have a future, better future,
That's
or extra income, so we can finish up mortgage quickly and then finish and
exactly, yes.
can have a comfortable life. If we have to all these thoughts in our mind, we really want to do something, so we have to overcome all those skepticism and fears and doubts about ourselves or about our ability, of course.
That's
So
true.
we this is not something like no one can do it. It's like you need to have that hunger to earn that you want, or you achieve those goals that you really want to have a better life.
That's true.
So this is something anyone can do it. I will definitely suggest to the, especially if moms are watching out there, or overworked dads, they are working a lot of hours, and their kids only know, oh, my dad is coming from a work, my dad is going to a work, that's it.
Exactly.
So specifically for those people, this business is really good hustle. If they will start today, it's not a overnight quick rich
Success.
scheme,
Yeah.
something overnight success. Yeah, of course you have to kind of spend time. I've been, when I started, I was like also like giving a little bit time, and then also still I was able to set up everything, and yeah, now it's fruitful for me. That's why I'm sitting home. I'm not saying leave your job. I'm on a off time from my company, because I they have celebrated 11 years of my service, so I'm off with the paid holidays. So yeah, so like, this business is manageable. If you really really want to do something for yourself, you have to overcome all this. So my
That's true.
suggestion is, yeah, just get all information before you decide anything. You're
Exactly.
not going to lose any single dollar, that's my promise. You're not going to lose anything until you decide to do something in this business. So go, come and have information.
Exactly. Look for yourself and see for yourself if this is something for you or not. Our webinar is self-explanatory. If you wish to go
Yeah.
ahead, and then there's a fees of 149, which is fully refundable within 30
Yeah,
days. You can
30 days.
explore community, and you can see how things are being done and decide for yourself if this is something for you. You can go ahead. If this is not something for you, you can always come to any one of us, and
Yeah.
if you are joining through us, and request for refund, and it will be refunded. You will not be losing anything. So
Yes,
yes, thank you so
sure.
much.
Thank you so
um,
much.
Thank you so much for taking your time, Artis. I know it's a Saturday and it's a busy day. It's a family day, especially having a kid
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
taking out this time when it's
No worries.
actually their time to spend with their parents. And you're able to spare some time for us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It was really nice talking to you.
Thank you so much, Rosaline. Thank you.
Thank you.